I have a spiritual question for you, and this is just for people who've been on the path for a little while. At some point, you're going to face the question, I've received so much, but how do I pass on what I've received? I've asked myself this question, and I've had some good but hard and pretty controversial teachers. I've lived with them for years, receiving daily teachings. And it wasn't always easy, but they shaped me into who I am today. I'm much happier now because I was miserable when they found me. When I stopped teaching, I started to feel guilty for not passing on what I'd learned. The question became highly relevant for me because I felt that if I didn't pass on what they put into me, because they put so much effort in me, their efforts would be in vain. It felt like a physical weight, like a burden. But I also stopped for a good reason, because I didn't want to pass on the potentially abusive structure that I'd been a part of myself. Now, I'm not judging, but I believe that it's impossible to have a teacher-student relationship without there being what the world at large would call an abusive element. The Tibetans have a great saying. They say, the guru is like a fire. You're either so close that you get burned, or you're so far away that you get cold. And I believe that there is never a proper distance to the teacher. You're always either burned or you're too cold. There's never a comfortable spot where you're nice and cozy. So back to the question, how do you pass on what you've received if you've received so much? And for me, the answer to this question came in the form of a story. The story goes like this. There's a balloon salesman in the street holding a bunch of balloons. And a young man walks up to him. And the balloon salesman says to the young man, hey, can you hold my balloons? And the young man agrees. So he's there holding the balloons. The old man is gone. And after a while, the young guy realizes that the old guy isn't coming back. And after a longer while, he begins to know in his heart that the old man isn't actually ever coming back. So now the question becomes, what will he do with those balloons? Will he let them fly off? Will he give them to the children in the street? Will he sell them? Will he pull the same trick on somebody else? What will he do? I know the answer for me, but what would you do? What would be the answer for you?